We're live. We are live. Hello.
Good morning from beautiful frozen Springfield, Missouri, but I think it's pretty frozen across the United States, to at least the central and eastern United States.
Yeah.
So
it's like literally 2.
Yeah. I told my friend, I said, just to give the big old what do you say to Mother Nature, I was going to wear flip-flops and a tank top tonight.
Awesome.
Under my Arctic clothing.
Gonna look good. Hey, we'll be right back because this episode we're going to be talking about, are you in the top 10%? No. Are you a 10%er? I think that's what it is. I forget what it is.
Good morning.
All right. We'll talk to you soon. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to a week in review with
Me?
yours truly.
And me?
And me.
Spelled S-A-R-A.
Yeah, we're really excited. Our conversation topic that we're gonna be talking about this week is are you a 10%er? Kind of like that. Really enjoy what we're doing and hope that you are too. So we're also basically what we talk about as a week in review is everything that happened to us this week, what we plan on doing next week, and how we overcome some of our challenges and experiences like that, and just fun stuff like that. Anything else?
Something happened down there.
Oh, that would be Raina, our awesome assistant. She is popping in so that we can share the graphic with you. Are you a 10%er? That is going to be the topic that we're going to be kind of an underlying topic for all of our conversations each week, or an underlying tone, I guess you could say, for each week. So, look at there.
Oh,
hello from the Sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
Hello.
How are you watching? I thought you were off social media.
She's on LinkedIn.
Oh, hello.
Coming from LinkedIn.
Yes.
Nice to see you.
Yeah. How's the rain dancer?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the rain dancer. They have a really, really nice boat.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It is.
Thank you, Raina. So Raina's just letting us know she's got us all squared away. She is amazing. So yes. So basically, are you a 10%er? So what that means is at least what it means to me, and it was explained to me by the most awesome Christopher Lockhead, is that about March, April, when the coronavirus started, we started seeing a pretty huge decline in our business because a lot of people were really worried about what was happening. So either they closed down or they didn't grow the business. Like everybody kind of shut down a little bit, obviously. So a lot of people experience a lot of challenges over that time. It's still to this day, I think people are experiencing challenges.
Mm-hmm.
But what we did, we decided to take advantage of that time to make our company better and to share more about who it was. And that's how we came up with our new category, distant assistants versus virtual assistants, and why we do what we're doing. We revised our processes. We did a lot of stuff so that we could be in the top 10% of or 10% of the organizations that are going to be in a better position after this pandemic than before. So 10% of the companies will be in a better position financially and otherwise, culturally, operationally, all kinds of things. Are you going to be in the 10%? Are you one of those 10% of the companies that are going to be in a better position after this pandemic is done than you were before it? We are.
We already are.
We already are. We're proud to say that.
Yep. A lot of hard work went in with all the extra time we had Thank you to the virus from other lands.
China. So we're excited. So tell us a little bit about what happened to you this week.
Personally,
professionally, whatever you'd like.
I had a lot of challenges this week. A lot of challenges personally and a lot of challenges professionally in the business. A lot of challenges with software integration and processes and making sure those are correct, and then some challenges within the business with communication with clients, and not bad. It's just communications I don't want to have to make, but you have to make them in the course of doing business, and that's part of my job. So challenges personally, my stepdad was in the hospital, and that's worried me. My daughter moved back into her dorm, and that made her mommy very sad because of pandemic, it was kind of weird. And she's like, I'm not experiencing the dorm experience. And she had moved back home for a while, and then I moved her back into her dorm.
It was nice having her here.
Yeah, it really was. So what about you?
Well, it's been challenging. I'm trying to write a book right now, and I'm just failing miserably at getting the content out. That's been a big kicker for me. It's been a pretty stressful week for me, but we're doing it. You and I started Krav Maga. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't such a big fan of the first night that we went. It was kind of like,
Yeah, I figured he'd give it like 2 or 3 sessions and then he'd be gone.
Yeah. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to try and stick it out.
Liked it.
She liked it. She's really good at that stuff anyways. And it's just, I don't know. It felt weird. I guess getting used to it. But, and that's the bummer thing is there's only one place in town that we can go do this. So we can't go down, to a competitor and try it out there. But I think it'll be fun. It'll be something that we can do together and experience. And we'll see. We'll see if we can turn it around there.
I think it'll be good. Yeah. I think you were bummed out because you went in. They gear it towards education, and so kids. And they don't gear it towards like, hey, let's bring in adults for self-defense, which is what we were looking for because it was created by the Israeli military for close quarters fighting. So it's good for self-defense. Doesn't matter what really your size is.
Really good.
It works great, but they don't market it well that way. And the instructor, really good. He's been doing it 30 years?
I think 20.
He karate for 30 years.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, he could or karate.
Karate.
He could literally kick anybody's butt, and he's like this little tiny wisp of a man.
Except for me.
But he's he gears towards kids, so that's the way it came across. And Jamie was kind of bummed about that, but I think it'll come around once we go to an actual class and not just an orientation class.
Yeah, we hope. We'll see. It's been one of those weeks. Can you not relate? You've never had a week where you were challenged?
And it's like nothing seems positive. It's hard to make lemons out of lemonade when you just keep getting handed lemon after lemon after lemon after lemon. It's like, man, I am so sick of lemonade. Can I give me something else?
Yeah. These are those times where you're like, oh, I'm so blessed. It's 70 degrees in here where it's 2 outside. We have a roof over our head. Like there's things going on, but there's, and this is that, stuff starts creeping in. It's really challenging. We had one of our assistants, they've decided to leave. And it's just like, it seems like, wow, a lot of stuff is building up but I mean, it's a season. This stuff happens, and we just need to get over it. Now, are we a 10%er? Yes, we are, because we know that we'll get to where we want to get to, and we just keep chipping away. But I think it's important for us to be transparent and realize and share the things that challenge us sometimes. Even though we are Superman and Superwoman.
Yeah, about that. So one thing positive, Jaime went through his army fatigues from how many years ago?
30
years ago. Look what he found.
Yes.
He found a $10 bill. I think that's awesome.
It's old school money too. Look at this. See the old $10 bill. And it says on here, series 1990. I mean, I know it's not that big of a deal. A lot of people have that, but I haven't seen an old $10 bill in a long time. So,
yep,
pretty funny. Yeah. So this happened.
Yeah.
Smile. You're on camera.
Yeah, it was like I had ordered some things, and I was like, those haven't come in. I wonder why. And it showed as delivered, and a porch pirate took them off our porch, and we have a security camera. But literally, there's nothing you can do. Even if you catch them on video, what do? You can't chase them.
No.
You can't do anything. So cameras are a deterrent, but criminals now, they know. Why can't people just work hard and make a living like that's what you're supposed to do? Why do people have to go the lazy route? And it just okay. And this
is another thing, right? That happened. So, we got. Let me see. She said, "Oh, that's awesome."
Yeah. Would you like pirates?
So see, that's another thing that added, because now we have to, instead of having like normal people mail sent to their homes, we have to go get a PO box or a box at UPS or whatever, and have our stuff delivered there, and then we have to drive over there and pick it up and then drive it. I mean, first world problems, I guess, right? But still, it's just like
you can't trust. This is a fairly safe neighborhood, I feel.
I do too. Like, what the heck?
Yeah. But thieves. I digress. But thieves are getting emboldened in this day and age, because they know that a lot of times they don't get away with it. It's an honest guy that makes an honest mistake that's going to pay for it heavily, and it's the thieves and the crooks and the mean people that are going to get away with it and cause pain and heartbreak and loss of money from other people. They're with the ding dong, and I'm betting you that is delivery.
It is.
And there's probably somebody behind the UPS truck waiting for
we heard that's what was happening. We heard that people were following around trucks, UPS delivery trucks and postal trucks, and there would be a couple of people in the cars, and then the UPS driver would go down, drop off all these boxes. Then these people would stop. One person would hop out, go get the box, bring it back to the car. They drive down, go get the box, bring it back. It's just crazy that's what's happening, and it's very frustrating. So, so that's kind of our weekend review, right? It's been challenging to say the least. But enough talk, because we want to try and be upbeat here. Are really happy with where things are going. And Lisa says the awesome was to find cash part a little delay. The awesome was the finding cash part a little delay. Oh, yes. Oh, a little delay. Okay, yes. Gotcha. The awesome was to finding the cash. Got it. Okay. I'm a little bit slow. And so
Amy.
Aww. Well, what the heck?
Did you plan that? That is so sweet. Plan that. What's that for?
It's a happy Valentine's Day.
Aww. That's sweet.
Yeah. So a happy Valentine's Day to everybody this weekend. For those guys out there, don't forget. And do things. Yeah, have some fun here. See, that's what happens. You keep positive flows going, and we get a knock on the door, and it's a beautiful arrangement for my lovely bride.
And it's handwritten, and so it means he went there, and he went to Nixa, which is a whole town away, to do this.
Oh no, I did get it online.
Oh,
I did, but I asked them to do that.
Oh, it looks like you hand wrote it.
Yeah,
you should have just left me thinking.
I should have, but I would have been dishonest.
Well, they're beautiful. Thank you. Oh, and there's a little ladybug.
Yay!
It came from the ladybug gifts, and there's a little ladybug on the flower there.
The green screen's blocking out the green flowers. That's funny.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, so don't forget Valentine's Day this weekend. Have a lot of fun with that. Enjoy your time with each another, and hope you guys have fun. So, what's coming up next week?
Next week, that's the first week of March, so it means we are how many days closer to spring?
We're at least one day closer from yesterday.
Yeah. And we'll be past this cold snap. It's really cold. It's really cold everywhere right now. But what's coming up next week? Is there anything exciting for me? No, my position is pretty much, I do boring stuff all week long. I do payroll and invoicing, and I chase down money, and I pay money.
And I don't really do anything. I just sleep.
Jamie works really, really hard. He works really hard.
We have a pretty amazing week coming up. We have a new business director of business development. She's been doing phenomenal. Glenda, I think we talked about her last week a little bit. So she's taken over a lot more on the consultation front. So she's meeting a lot more clients, and that's allowing to free up a little bit of time for me so that we can help develop some training videos and things like that in the background. That's going to really help support not only our clients, but also our distant assistants so that they can be trained up and they can learn more about what it is that we're offering. So that next week is going to be a big focus of mine, and then a ton of writing this weekend and next week, since I have to get my manuscript in by the 19th. So fingers crossed all of that finishes up, because there's a lot of stuff out there that needs to be done. And then I think the big thing is for us next week is just me hitting that deadline for the book.
That's Jamie's. That's been a big stressor for Jamie. So you know how stress builds upon stress. So when there's stress in the household, it can kind of lead to stress with other members of the household. So
I'm super stressed out because her stress led me to be stressed out.
Yeah, I'm stressed out because the dog stressed me out. I'm blaming it on Nikita.
And then it went to me. So
it'll all be good. So looking forward to, what I look forward to on the weekends. Well, today is Hockey Friday, so I look forward to that. We had so much fun last Friday. Did great. Both of us. Jamie forgot his ankle things. He will not forget those today.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So hockey went great, but I look forward to on the weekends. The weekends are a time for me I can kind of go, oh, I kind of reflect on things over the week and what I may have not completed and completed. And instead of having to sit at my desk where I'm under a schedule and I'm looking at things, I can kind of go at my leisure and sit down. I'm like, oh, and I'll have some inspiration, and I'll think of a different way to look at things. And that's what I like about the weekends. There's no pressure. Do you want to work? Do you have to work? No. Do you? Yeah. But because it's all about building the business, it's all about streamlining and efficiency. And for me, I hate to work. I hate to work. I don't want to work. Do you want to work?
I do. I love it.
Okay. If you love what you do, yes. My part, no. I want to make it as easy as possible. So I go in and it's boom, 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 boom. It's a process and it's done. So if I can find ways to do that, that's what I'm looking for.
Awesome. That makes a lot of sense. Do you have anybody that you want to give a quick shout out to that helped you out this week?
Who helped me out this week? Okay. So Raquel, De Jesus, she's on our internal team. She had an app that is time saving, and it's called Workona, and it's a time saving app. And it looked really good. She kind of gave me a little run through of it, and so I'm taking a look at that. And who else was very helpful and instrumental this week?
Kurt.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Kurt Stowers. He's our virtual CFO. Maybe he's our distant CFO.
Yeah.
Should we call him that?
We should call him that.
Anyway, Kurt he helps me so much with
F5FP.com.
Yeah. He helps me so much with keeping the books in order and planning for our future and helping with the PPP stuff and anything we have to do with the business and finances. And he doesn't get into the part I get into. He's the overall big picture accountant.
Yeah. Yep.
50,000 foot view.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. He's a nice guy. So if you want to meet him, let us know, send a message, or you can also go to f5fp.com. And I think it's the 5 values: family, faith, financial freedom,
I don't
something,
remember.
5 F's. And then
he's a great guy and he's got a great team, and they're all remote based. They're all remote based around the country as well.
Yeah.
So I love working with them. Nice
people. Yeah, I think that's really awesome. I want to do a little review. So I had the chance to meet with James Elliott this week. That was pretty fun. We had a nice conversation. He did this book, Unleash Your Power, and had a good chat with him on the Facebook Live, so you should check that out. The other one was Vinny Fisher. He was pretty amazing. Vinny Fisher runs a fractional CFO company. I thought it was really cool what he's doing there. You can learn more about him by searching Vinny Fisher anywhere. He's a pretty successful fella. So that we were talking a lot about the hybrid work model, hybrid remote work model. So tune into that one. That was a lot of fun. And then I had a great conversation with Daniel Danes Hutt from New Zealand, and we talked about really cool ways of creating content, writing less but getting a lot more out of it. So that was really interesting. Had a great conversation with him, and then of course want to bring up we're getting ready to launch the new BTV. Bottleneck Television. So stay tuned for that. It's basically on YouTube right now, but if you go to Bottleneck.Online/BTV or Bottleneck.Online/TV, it's taking you over there to YouTube, and you can kind of see a lot of the stuff. So all this stuff that Sarah and I do and all the other stuff, that's all on there. So you can go check it out, all the Live with Bottleneck stuff. And then pretty excited to have coming up next week, I think I'm talking with Steve Feld. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then we have a lot of stuff happening.
There's always a lot of stuff happening.
There is. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, my favorite thing to hear over my plant wall. Sarah, did you see? No, I didn't. I'm just now going through my emails.
So for those of us out there, those men, that was sarcasm, right? So, and I've learned to recognize that. So when you pay attention to the small things, it's going to really help out. See, flowers, happy flowers.
Aw, very sweet.
So anyways, any questions, reach out to us. Any suggestions, anything you think you can help us out with, we're all ears. So if there's anything we can help you out with, let us know. We're $10,000 an hour, and we'd be happy to help you out. I don't know what we would do for that hour, but it's 10,000.
Yeah,
sure.
You come hang out with us at our home, and that would totally be worth it for 1 hour.
Yes,
I'm going to tell you.
Yep.
You would have the time of your life.
You don't even have to say anything.
You'll walk in and you go, oh my.
Yeah. Oh my.
I got everybody's curiosity up now.
Well, thank you for joining us today as we talked about Are You a 10%er? If you are just tuning in, you may not know what that is. Go back and watch it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask away. In the future, comment. Lisa Sprinkles, thank you so much for chiming in. Let us know what your thoughts are, questions. We'd love to answer them for you. So again, thank you so much. And anything else?
Have a great weekend. Have positive thoughts, and can't wait to see you next week. Yeah, that's something I've noticed that I told Jamie. I said, Jamie, you're my rock. And I think it took him back. I think he came back out a little bit later and he said, I'm going to be more positive because I am your rock. And I think he took it differently than the way I said it. But when he came back, I was like, wow, he really thought about that. And it really made my day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And see, at first I thought that I was her rock, meaning that it's just a solid thing sitting there.
He's my anchor.
Oh, we'll see you all. Have a great one.